Hello, let me take my socks off and we'll get started. Why don't we start with a little bit of abdominals? So I'm gonna place my feet on the ground, hip distance apart. I'm gonna hollow out the belly, scoop. And now that you're lifting everything and hiding it behind your rib cage, you're gonna place your hands on your thighs and you're gonna start rolling down, finding the deflection. Don't look up, keep looking forward. We go down and we go up. So you're never gonna rest your head completely on the ground. We go down. We go up. Curl and scoop, find the deflection and roll down. Roll up, sit up tall, and lengthen your spine. 3 more just like this, curl down. Curl up, sit up tall. 2 more, curl down. Curl up, sit up tall. And the last one, curl down. And hold it. So I'm a little bit higher than the last 5 times. Palms facing down in tiny little pulses for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down completely. Take a deep inhale. Bring the arms up and around. Hug your knees in. Now let's start. As you notice, I'm not using any props today, so you don't have to worry if you have nothing in your house. Just do this workout. We're gonna lift the hip, lift the shoulders, and we're gonna alternate the legs. And squeeze it in, stretch the arm out. Squeeze it in, stretch it out. Truly squeeze. Try to keep your head elevated by flexing your upper back, lifting your shoulders higher. Again, you decide how low you stretch the leg out. Super low or a little bit higher. By pressing, close the gap between your thighs and your belly and try to find a little bit more flexion. Try to stay imprinted. If you want to go neutral, go neutral. Just remember, if you feel it in your lower back, then you're arching a little bit. Yeah, let's go for the last 10. And 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring both knees in, lower the head. Return the legs to tabletop. Rest the arms next to your body. Now this one is simple but it's challenging. Try not to let your upper body move. You're gonna lower one toe to the ground. And left, and toe, and left. It's really hard not to sway the hips back or tuck the tailbone. This one ideal, you're neutral. And you stay neutral as the legs go up and down. Let's go for 8. Scoop. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Return to tabletop. Roll up. Roll down. Roll up. Roll down. You can use a little momentum. Roll up. Roll down. Again, the less momentum, the stronger and more flexible in your spine. And let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and roll down. Extend your left leg out, and now your right. See if you can stretch it. Lift the head and lift the shoulders. And we go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. The back of the legs are super sore, so if you haven't done your kettlebell workout, your squat version, go for it. It's pretty effective. I haven't been this sore in a while. And let's go for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and tabletop. Roll up, roll roll down. I did it pretty quick. Roll up, roll down. We want to do it slower. Roll up, roll down, roll up, roll down. Extend the legs, stretch the arm, and circle. This time, because you don't have the dumbbells, see if you can grab the bottom of your feet or your ankles and squeeze it in. Find a stretch. And open and squeeze it in. Flexion. Again, you decide how low, how high your legs are going to stretch out. Again, the lower, the more challenging it is. Now let's go for 10. And 9. And 8. Try to keep the knees together. 5 more. 4 more. And 3. 2 more. 1 more. Go ahead and extend the legs out. Keep the head up, keep the shoulders up. Tiny little pulses for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll up, roll down, roll up, roll down, roll up, roll down, roll up, and now let's plank. I'm planking facing this side now. So hands or forearms, you decide. Hip distance apart or legs together. So I'm gonna choose hands and legs together. I'm gonna find my plank. Again, you decide the height of your hips. We're gonna do a little piking, but this time without sliding on the floor. We push back. We try to lower the heels. We find our plank. We pull back and up, down into a plank, down and up, down into a plank, down and up, down into a plank, down and up, down into a plank. We go right leg, we lift, we lower, lift and lift, and lower and right, and left. Align constantly, checking your shoulders, your hips, your lower back, your breath, your scoop. We go for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lower all the way down to the belly. Keep the legs together. Take a deep inhale, extend the arms out. Lift the legs, lift the arms, swim, 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 swim. Keep the legs. We go for 16, and 15, and 14, and 13, and 12, 11, and 10, and 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Keep the legs down. If it's too tight in your lower back, my soles are tight, I'm going to separate my feet a little bit more. I'm going to pull my torso out, giving a little more traction, more room for my lower back vertebrae. And now, my arms are in front. You can place the tip of the nose just like slightly touching the ground, or you can lift a little bit higher. Now lift the hands, bend your elbows, pull the shoulders away from the ear, stretch the arms, bend your elbows, extend the arms, bend your elbows, extend your arms, bend your elbows, extend the arms. Try to push your pubic bone down on the carpet. I'm going to say the carriage. And extend, and back, and bend, and back. We go for 5, and back, and bend, and extend. We go for 4, extend, bend. We go for 3, out. We go for 2, and back. We go for 1, hold it back, palms facing down. Open a little bit more your chest and tiny little pulses. Jump like the 100, backwards. For 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1, bend your elbows. And place the hands next to the shoulders. Tuck your toes. Lift into your plank. And again, we pull back. Scoop the belly as you go up. Scoop the belly as you go down. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Right leg. Left leg. Right leg. And again, this is too much. Don't lift your legs. Just hold the plank. And let's go for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring your knees down. Push back into your heels. Lower the forehead, child pose. My lower back is tight, so it's hard for me to bring my hips down to my heels. So I found an option that works for me is, instead of bringing my forehead this low, first I concentrate on bringing my hips to my heels and then go down. Now, we're gonna be on our hands and knees. You're gonna extend the right leg out. And now, try not to twist your hips, trying to keep your hip bones facing down to the ground. We're gonna lift, we're gonna lower. We're gonna lift, we're gonna lower. You can point and you can flex and you can point, flex or stay pointed. Let's go for 16 and 15 and 14 and 13, 12 more, 11, 10 more, 9 more, 8 more, 7 more, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it up and tiny. And we go for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bend your knee, bring your foot forward. And now, lift your chest, place the hands on your thighs, and we lift. And we lower, and we lift, and we lower, and we lift for 16, and 15, and 14, and 13, 12 more, 11. No need to stretch completely the right leg. Let's go for 8, and 7. Keep the belly scoop, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it almost close to the ground. Lift your sternum higher in tiny little pulses. Find a bench or chair if you're having difficult balance. We go for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knee completely. Hands to the ground. Return your right foot back. And now stretch your left leg out. And we lift, we lower, and we lift, and we lower, and we point, and we flex, and we point, and we flex, and 16, and 15, and 14, and 13, 12 more, 11, or stay pointed if you want. Let's go for 7, and 6, and 5, and 4. I'm already twisting. And 3. So easy to lose alignment. It's a constant attention and effort. Hold the leg up and tighten for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee. Bring your foot forward. Lift your chest. Try to be as vertical as you can. Tuck your right toes. And we go up. We go down. We go up. Scoop the belly. And up. And down. And up. And down for 16. And 15. And 14. And 13. 12 more. 11. 10 more. and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it low. Tally your pulses. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your foot. Hands to the ground. Now, we're going to do a side plank. Only 30 seconds. You can be on your forearm. You can be on your hand. And we're just going to hold it here. Hold it here for 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, and 19, and 18, and 17, and 16, and 15, and 14, and 13, and 12. Scoop and length for the last 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lower the arm, and again, forearm or hand. Here we go. We hold it here for 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. And I do remember, lift from your shoulder. Don't collapse. Keep lifting your ribcage. And let's go for the last 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring the hand down. And lower to your knees. Find your child pose. I didn't give the option that when you're doing side planking, you can keep the knee down on the ground. Or like me, I was having difficulty with balance. You can keep one foot in front of the other. And that will make it a little bit easier. So practice your planks, do your abdominals. Don't stop moving, just keep going, especially when it gets rough. Okay, see you maybe later.